What's going on, Kicks Gang? It's He Kicks back with another dope sneaker unboxing. I got something really special for you guys today, as I always say, but it just seems to be that a lot of the sneakers that I've been bringing to you guys are really special, especially to me for my collection, and they are pretty dope sneakers in the community as well. Like I said, like and wear what you like, not what other people want and what other people like, but still, with that being said, it is a dope pair of sneakers. And again, another restock, and as you can see, these are the 350 creams that I was able to get from Adidas. As you can see, the size is a 13 on these, because for 350 V2s, I actually have to go up a size, because not really because I have wide feet. I have kind of like average width feet, but these, you know, they kind of come to a point. You've got the boost on the side, you've got the 350 on the top, of course the typical Yeezy Boost 350 Adidas writing, and then the Adidas Trefoil logo on the bottom, like I always show you. And with that, let's go ahead and pop open the box. You have that same tan colored kind of waxy looking paper, which is actually something very important for you guys to look at when looking for the difference between authentic and fake. The wax paper will actually not be as waxy as that, and it'll be really thin. So this actually feels like wax paper. Their paper would be typically just more thin, not as waxy. And the funny thing is, I've never actually had a fake in my collection, but I do have a couple of friends that have picked them up or have been scammed into getting them, and I told them, like, bring those over to the house right now because I want to see them in hand, because I'm trying to stay on top of like what these guys are doing, you know, because I authenticate, like I get stuff sometimes from StockX and they authenticate. But even if you're getting it from an authenticator, guys, you always need to be able to authenticate your own pairs just in case, because some things can slip through the cracks. Sometimes, you know, and there's bad people and everywhere. You know, there's bad people in all places and all walks of life, and you could just happen to be that you run into a shitty dude who's reviewing your shoes and is trying to get one over on you. So although I've done a lot of business with both StockX and Go, I've had no issues. I have heard of a few people that had, and those, you know, things were investigated and those employees were later fired and those situations were taken care of. But like I said, that's why you always need to be able to authenticate your own pairs in addition to the authentication that they're doing for you. So if you haven't gotten good on that, let me know. I'll start doing more videos talking about some of the differences and similarities between real and fakes. And then there's also a lot of really good education on YouTube of people that I know, or videos that I've seen where they have a lot more fakes than I've ever been around, so they can kind of give you that better comparison, just because I don't get a lot of fakes in hand. But if you guys ever need help, or if you guys ever get a pair, I would consider myself expert level as far as Jordans, Yeezys, pretty much anything that's coming out. So if you guys ever get something that's questionable and you just want me to take a look at it, you can send it down in the messages, you can DM me, you can send it through Instagram, you can just hit me up and ask a question if you want. That's fine too. But anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Pop this open, make sure I do the paper right. These are not getting resold. This is my personal pair, so it doesn't matter too much about the paper. And bam, the cream Yeezy. And I've been waiting for this one for a long time, ever since they mentioned that they were going to be doing the restock. It was all kind of up in the air. It wasn't really a definite. And so I'm kind of curious, so for those of you guys that have the OG versions, if you guys could let me know down in the comments. I heard that these were a little bit different, that the outsole was a little bit more cream color, but actually it looks like they kind of went with that same thing here. So it looks like, you know, it's like this back part here, and then the bottom is a little bit more creamy than the rest. I think hopefully you guys can see that, but the ones that they showed online, they almost look like the Salt 500s, where they were just white, 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 pure white, like, you know, like bright white without any kind of like contrast. And these kind of have like almost like a little bit of a buttery outsole here. And these just look really, really nice, really, really clean. Just going ahead, and this is my first time looking at them, so I'm doing all my authentication stuff here too. Smell is right. Go ahead and see the tab is right. The tabs on the fakes tend to go more horizontal, more vertical, so more up and down than straight out. On the older pairs, the tongues would be folded in like this. The back tabs would be folded in. The newer pairs are actually wider like that. And then another big telltale sign is right here on the inside where they have these stripes, these 3M stripes. They should all be perfect, centered, and symmetrical. And then you want to also look at your stitching that goes all along the collar and then also in back of the collar, because where those spots are, the stitching, well, you won't actually see the stitching. It almost kind of like fades into the material. And then you want to also count the number of stitching checks that are on the back of the shoe here, although it is a little hard to tell with this pair, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use that method because you just can't see it on this particular pair. So yeah, so we got the left shoe here, we got the typical shoe, we've got the price tag and the RFID, you know, the whole authentication bit. And let me go ahead and grab the other pair out. I wanted to see something about the bottoms because I did notice, yeah, that's how they come. So the bottoms actually come, they almost look like they're a little yellowed. They kind of have like a, I don't know, I would say not really like a buttery feel, but kind of like a buttery feel to the bottom. Not really an off-white. It's almost it's a weird color, and it's like a kind of translucent buttery color. There you go. That's zooming in there. You guys can see that. And then of course you guys are gonna see the boost on the bottom. So let me go ahead and throw these both up for you guys, so you guys can see both of them in hand, as I always do. Let me go ahead and give you guys some closer in-depth looks, and I'll go ahead and do more of my authenticating here in just a moment. I'm really not too concerned because these came straight from Adidas.com, and that's usually going to be the place that you have the least amount of problems. But remember what I said earlier, always authenticate, even if it's coming from Adidas or Yeezy Supply, because you never know. Somebody who's working there could be, you know, doing the dirty and just playing the finesse gang, and then you end up getting a pair and you think it's real and then you find out it's not. It's not fun. I haven't had it happen to me, but a good friend of mine spent a lot of money on a pair of shoes, and I actually found some dirt here on the inside of the tag. So that's a little bit upsetting. I'm actually a little bit disappointed about that, and it's not like I can return it and get another pair. But I think that's something I could probably get. It's probably just from manufacturing. Although these almost look like they're a little dirty to, you know. I'm gonna have to go through and look through them with a fine-tooth comb. It's not anything that I can't go ahead and clean out, but it's like, you know, this is a brand new pair, and I expect it to be 1,000% premium, especially if it's coming from the source, which is Adidas.com. You know what I mean? So anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video, give you guys a couple close up shots here, give you some more looks. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your pairs look. If you need to, you know, ask me any questions, or if you're, you know, needing help authenticating pairs, like I said, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and give you several more looks here, and then I'm going to hop off and actually finish the authentication process on these sneakers, just so that I know that we're all set. But like I said, I've pretty much checked everything. They look really good. There's some dirt on a couple spots, which is upsetting, but nothing that I don't think I can remove. So with that, guys, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can get all my videos on demand. It's Heat Kicks. Until next time, I'm out.